Kwasapeacefull Eating. Time for the 5 a.m. workout. So set your heart rate monitors. We're setting it Monday through Thursday for functional training. On Fridays, we'll set it for other indoor, right? So I'm setting it for functional training. Training started. You can leave the voice prompt up, right? So you can hear those nice little reminders. I'm going to tap my beats per minute. I can see my heart rate represented as beats per minute. My heart rate is currently at 70, and my percentage is 37. Actually, I see that that's going down. That's a good indicator. So the stronger your heart is, the less it will have to work. So these are some of the distinctions that we make when we go over our coaching. So I'm going to put the heart rate monitor down to the side. Make sure you have some water, at least 20 ounces to start with, right? So we get a nice flush of our system. And then also you can have something to wipe your face, right? Because sometimes you get a little bit hot and sweaty. We're going to go ahead and get warmed up this morning. So make sure that you are listening to your body in this little teeny tiny corner of the universe, wherever your little apartment is, or wherever you pay rent or mortgage. If you have enough space for a mat, you have enough space to administer some deep therapy to yourself. We're moving first as a form of therapy to make ourselves feel better. Literally, we're stimulating feel-good hormones and drugs from our own body that's not toxic to your liver or your spleen. It's not making you look old. It's not compromising your brain, right? So movement is medicine, literally. So I'm going to use the jump rope this morning. I'm going to get nice and hot because I know it's cold or it's chilly, and it seems sometimes more challenging. It can be much more challenging to get up when it's cold outside. But as soon as you start moving, you're going to get your body nice and warm, right? You got your nice internal thermostat from your own body. All right, so what you can do is you can use your own body weight, right, for most of the movement patterns. We'll do some check-ins. Make sure that you tuck your pelvis under. So here I have a shortened spine. That's no bueno. That's compromising my spine. So I'm going to tuck my pelvis under. Your sacred waist beads or your pelvis is pointing up in the direction of your nose. You're going to draw your belly button into your spine, right? Pelvis is tucked under, belly button is drawn into the spine. Then we're going to add a Kegel, an internal contraction of those internal core muscles. Those are also core muscles. We're going to draw them up to the second floor, third, fourth, and then fifth floor. So now I feel a dull ache as I really activate my internal girdle. Super, super important. You'll likely need to check back in that is engaged and re-engaged several times throughout the different movement patterns. You're going to need your shoulders a couple of rolls around, down, and back. You want to make sure that we don't have this humerus, right, in the glenoid fossa. It's not a forward roll, right? You want to make sure that your shoulders are retracted. There's a lot of space between your ear and your shoulders, right? If you don't have a jump rope, right, you can use 2 dish towels, which I will do quite often. No gym, no problem, no excuses, right? Unless you want to hold on to your excuses, right? So your level 1 is going to be to lift your knees up to your chest. I also like to do this for active recovery. Get in when you fit in. Really try to touch that knee to your chest, right? You're also going to make sure that you're swinging your wrists, right? Flicking your wrist with the dish towel. That's also a way of training your brain, right? So it's coordination and your movement. So you can stay right here, level 1. Level 2 can be basic jump, both the feet together. If any point, if you need to just stay right here, stay right there. Get in where you fit in. You can also take the jump rope, and we'll start with basic jumps to get nice and warm. Right? Heart rate is at 48%. I think this rope is a little long. Make sure that you're dialing into your breath, using your breath to ground you into your body so you can stay nice and present. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Ready? Let's boogie. If you need to slow it down. That's fine. The more you do it, this is a skill set, the better you get. So don't worry if you kind of get tripped up into the rope, right? Begin again, right? So knees to the chest, right? Release the back. Let's take some arm swings to the rear. Open up the chest and the shoulders. Cross the arms across the chest and then throw them back. Yep, swing them back. Then reach for the ceiling. Stretching out the shoulder cap. Let me take off this little cute bracelet. Swing it back, reach for the ceiling. All right, we'll take our first plank step. Right, so we're going to get the body nice and hot. Coming down to tabletop position. Make sure you're not bobbing your head. Your chin is drawn in so that your spine is nice and long. Spread your fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Tuck your pelvis under. Make sure you're not bobbing down. This is going to compromise the head and neck. Press your hands into the floor. Level 1, step that right foot outside the right hand. Knee back down. Left foot outside the left hand. Level 2, full extension. Your butt is not in the air at any point. Your shoulder should be over your wrist. Step that right foot outside the right hand, or whatever your range of motion is. Respect that. Step to the center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. This extended leg, I'm pushing that heel towards the back wall so I can open up my hip. This is going to be 3 and 3. 4, breathe deep, and 4. 5 and 5. 6 and 6. 7 and 7. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Good, and 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you. We're going to take our first plank. So it's an elbow plank. If you need to be on your knees, you can be on your knees. That's super duper super beginner. Otherwise, your elbow and your shoulder is going to be lined up. You're going to push your heels toward the back wall. Now, if you need to rest, you're going to drop your knees down to the floor and then come back when you've had enough rest. 3, 2, good. And push your heels to the back wall. Tuck your hips under. Belly button is drawn into the spine. Breathe deeply. Listen to your inhale and exhale. That's 10 seconds. Breathe nice and deep. Make sure you're not sinking down. Your scapula or your shoulder blade should be to the skin. 20 seconds. If your stomach muscles are shaking, that's okay. Breathe deeply. 30 seconds down. If you need to, you can drop your knees down to the floor to rest and then come right back. Scapula is to the skin. 40 seconds, 20 to go. Oh gosh, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And sit your glutes back to your heels. Tabletop position. So make sure you have enough space in between your knees. Press your hands into the floor so the shoulder blades are to the skin. Left elbow to right knee, full extension. Here we go. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good, release your back, opposite side. So again, make sure you have enough space between your knees so you have a solid foundation. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you. Coming up, grab your rope. So just do a quick check-in. How hard are you working? Are you feeling yourself get nice and warm? So grab your 2 dish towels or your jump rope or whatever you have. Good morning out there. Whew. So again, you can stay with your basic jump. You can take the 2 dish towels, right? You can either go basic jump, or if you need to go back a step, knees to the chest, still coordinate the hands. Make sure you're breathing nice and deep. You should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. Ready? Basic jump. Nice and soft like a cat, so you're really engaging your core. Go at your own tempo. Breathe nice and deep. Good, and relax. Good. So take your rope, adjust your arms. You're going to bring your arms back to open up the chest and the shoulders. Take it back. Open up the chest and the shoulders. Good, hold it back. Good again. Elbows are straight. Hold it back. Feel that stretch in the chest and the shoulders. So stretch to the point of slight discomfort. Hold it back. Good. So now take your rope. You're going to hold your rope fully extended, so no slackness in the rope. Fully extended. Up a little bit higher than the shoulders. Try not to let your arms drop down below the shoulders. Same foot, same hand, kick it up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Diagonal. Kick that foot up to the opposite hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you can stay with your basic jump with your 2 dish towels, or your next jump pattern is going to be your feet are like a pogo stick. You're going to work your torso, pelvis is tucked under, side to side. Get out nice and deep. Here we go. If you get tripped up in the rope, come right back. Breathe nice and deep. Keep going. All right, so we're going to take same thing, out and in, or you can stay with your basic jump. Engage your core. You go out, in. All right, I got my heart rate up to 80%. Lift the knees to the chest. Let's take our second plank step. Tabletop position. Press your hands into the floor. Shoulder blades into the skin. Step it out. This is 1 and 1. Level 2. Full extension. Keep your hips and glutes out of the air, right? Everything is level and tucked in. This is 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. 5, get nice and warm. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Hold hold 10. Push that back heel towards the back wall. Feel that stretch in your hip on the extended leg. Breathe nice and deep. Step center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Push that right heel towards the back wall. Squeeze your glute so you feel the stretch in the hip. Back to center. Sit your glutes back to your heels. So here comes plank number 2. 4. Set it up. 3, 2, good, and 1. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your glutes, belly button in toward the spine. Push your elbows into the floor. You should not be sinking down. Breathe deep. That's 10 seconds. Shoulder blades are to the skin. Breathe nice and deep. Pull the belly button in. Squeeze your glutes a little bit to help you activate your core. That's 20 seconds. Push those heels toward the back wall. If you need to drop your knees down, drop them down and come right back. That's 30 seconds. Breathe it out. Get nice and warm. 40 seconds, 20 to go. Ooh. Okay. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you. So we're just going to add on a little bit more core, just a little bit of a mountain climber. So tabletop position, level 1. Tap your toe. Bring that knee right underneath the chest. Place it back down. Opposite side, knee to chest. Right? Place that knee back down. That's your level 1. Level 2, keep your hips and glutes out of the air. Right? You can tap and tap. Level 3, pick up the pace. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you. Back to tabletop position. So, right hand is the standing hand. Turn your left hand up so the palm faces the ceiling. Slide that left arm through. Left shoulder's on the floor, but press the right hand into the floor. Oof. That's a deep stretch across the back. Breathe into your stretch. Ooh, really press that standing hand into the floor. Slide it out, opposite side. Turn the right hand up. Slide that right hand through. Place the right shoulder on the floor. Really reach that arm forward so you feel that stretch in your back. The more you press the standing hand into the floor, the more you feel the stretch. Slide it out and come up. So I can see from all the cardio we're doing, it's getting harder and harder for my heart rate to get up. So that means I have to adapt it, right? Another big distinction, you're doing the same thing over and over, the same patterns. That's why you're not seeing any changes, right? Because your body's like walking around all day. That's not enough stimulus. Walking in steps is activity. But if you're really looking for a total body recomposition, you want to do more than that. All right, so we're going to get cold. Jump rope set number 3. So we did straight hop. We did side to side. We did out in. So let's just take it backwards because we always want to be conscientious of training the brain. So feet together. Feet together. Breathe nice and deep. Here we go. Keep going. Okay, backwards is always a challenge. All right, so next one, we're going to take a little bit of rockets, right? So kick, again, working coordination in the rope. If you need to, just do the 2 dish towels. So starting off basic, so kick, 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 kick. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. I got the heart rate up a teeny bit. So either with your hands behind your head, or you can use a broomstick, which is free. Make sure it's not touching your spine. It should be on your shoulder blades. Reach your hips back so you can let your glutes touch an invisible chair, or let it touch the chair, or onto your bed. Hips back, stand and rotate. Sit it down, stand and rotate. Reach your hips backwards a little more, stand and rotate, and rotate. This is 3, reach back, and 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 5, 6, and 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 more, 10, good, and 10. Guess what? We got another set of jump rope. So we're breaking it up into little pieces. You have a little bit of recovery in between. So this one is high knees in the rope, or you can always stay with basic with your 2 feet together. Again, shoulders are back, tuck your pelvis in. So here, you can be soft like a cat, and at no point should you be slamming your feet down into the floor. Here we go. Go at your own tempo. Keep going. Woo. Breathe, rest if you need to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I got my heart rate up percent. Lift the knee to the chest. Recover. So you can take a sip of water, or for a little bit of a challenge. Does it have to move me longer? Work a little bit. See if you can just get a couple of double unders in, right? So it's the double unders. Your core is nice and tight. You're going to try to get the rope over twice. So we don't need perfection. We just need consistency. So you can start basic jump. So you get a couple more. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Couple more. Couple more. We'll finish our warm-up. All right, 2 more. Woo. Ouch. So, they got my heart rate up to 80%. Let's take another plank step. Tabletop position. So just take a moment. Roll the shoulders back. Shake your wrists out. Lace the fingers. Give me a little wiggle and wave. So back to tabletop position again. Tuck your pelvis under. Shoulder blades to the skin. So at no point should you be down here. That's incorrect form. So right foot coming outside that right hand. Back down to center. Left foot coming outside the left hand. Back down to center, level 2. You want running fat. Tuck your hips under. Keep your butt out of the air. Everything should be nice and level. Left foot steps outside right foot steps outside the right hand. Back to center. Left foot steps outside left hand. This is 3 and 3. 4, 4, rotation. So rotate. So my right foot is down. Reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling. This left hand is pressing into the floor. Breathe nice and deep. Push that back heel towards the wall. Turn that hand down. Step center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Rotate. Fingertips reach for the ceiling. Push that right heel towards the back wall. Good. Turn it down. Step center. Sit your glutes back to your heels. We still got a few more minutes in the warm-up, so let's take another plank. Ready? Set it up. 3, 2, good, and go. Tuck your hips under. Belly button drawn in toward the spine. Breathe nice and deep. You should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. That's 10 seconds. Make sure you're not sinking down. Push those elbows into the floor. Breathe nice and deep. Draw the belly button in. 20 seconds. Breathe nice and deep. If you need to drop your knees down, drop your knees to the floor, and then come right back. Ooh, halfway there. Stomach muscles are shaking. That's okay. Breathe nice and deep. Ooh. Oh my gosh. 20 seconds. 20 seconds to go. Keep drawing the belly button in toward the spine. Oh my gosh, I think I gave us an extra 10 seconds. Did I? No. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Oh gosh, feel that stretch in your back. Let's take one more mountain climber. Spread the fingertips. So now I feel my core temperature is nice and warm. Press your hands into the floor. Tuck your pelvis under. Extend your legs. Here we go. Tap it out. Tap and tap. So remember, if you're level 1, knee to chest. Knee to chest. Level 2. Tap. Or 3. Take it to tempo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sit your heels back to your glutes. Woo! Feel my upper body get nice and warm. Lace your fingers behind you. Put your hands down so your arms are straight. Whatever your range of motion is, try to extend those arms overhead so you get a nice stretch in your shoulders. Keep drawing your belly button in. Good. Relax. And come up. We'll take a little bit of Jenga for functional movement. So take a sip of water if you need to. Good morning. Oh boy. No, I'm not with religious stuff, so I don't care about what you call your religion. Your religion is how you treat people. So take that somewhere else. Not interested. Jenga. Belly button's pulled in. Here we go. Jenga. Good. Jenga. Good. Jenga. Jenga. Guard your face. Jenga. 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 Coconina. Drop down. Get that hand on the floor. Guard your face. Keep your eye on your target. There's a lot going on out in the world. Good. Jenga. 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 Coconina. Drop down. That hand is flat on the floor. Keep your eye on your target. Here we go. Jenga. 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 Step forward. Right. Beginning of compass. Turn down. Hands flat. Look through your legs at your target. Back to Jenga. Good. Jenga. 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 Get a little lower. Jenga. Jenga. Step forward. Turn down. Hands flat. Look through the legs. Good. Jenga. 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 Bensao. 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 Good. Jenga. 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 Bensao. 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 Open those arms. Good. Jenga. 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 Cashapp. Good. Jenga. 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 Cashapp. Jenga. Cashapp. Jinga. Keshada. Cocarina. 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 Jinga. Good, and Jinga. Let's finish off the warm-up. Let's open up the hips. So take a sip of water if you need to. So palms face the floor. Get those knees right up to the hands. Natural bodies matter, right? What you're going to be doing in your 60s and 70s, right? You're going to be on pain medication. Eat real food. Get some sleep. Stay off the toxic internet pushing your views on people. Get some movement in there, right, to make yourself feel better. Get those knees up to the elbow. Open up the hips. Good. So use your glutes to lift the legs to the rear. Lift it to the rear. Lift it to the rear. So external hip rotation, so working balance, right, and hip opening. So hands up. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, natural bodies matter. You know what's up. Hands up. Are you going to be a sitting target? Because sometimes you might need to bless somebody with that bent side, right? Give them a nice little baptism. Open it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Internal rotation, so working on the glutes, also working on your core. Hands up. Breathe. 1. Internal rotation. 2, 3. Own body weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. And 15. Side kicks. So using your obliques, which you're also wrapping around and helping to support your back. Make sure, take a minute, ground yourself into your body. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. So that side kick, remember, standing leg is not locked. It can pivot a little bit. Ideally, the front part of your foot is what's making contact with your target. So it's human chest. So stay awake, pay attention. Don't get sedated out here with the food and the music. Right? Wake up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Light jump. Shake it off. Hard to be in a bad mood when you're jumping up and down, right? Shake off that stinking thinking. Other side, so you're not walking out in the street looking lopsided, right? Take a sip of water. Take some agua fria. Yes. Highlight of my day. Yes. All right. Mom's out here representing. How you do it out there? I don't know. I don't know if I got it. All right, so let's do the other side. External hip rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Internal. 1, 2. Notice if there's a difference between the two sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So is there a difference between your two sides? Is one side more open? Is one side tighter or stronger? So side kick, obliques, glute medius, top part of that foot is ideally what's going to make contact with your target. Ground yourself into your body with your breath. Listen to your inhale and exhale. Remember, the lungs are not here. They're down here, so fill them up with air. Right, make sure you can pivot that standing leg. Let's even out the other side. Here we go. 1, don't kick the TV stand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go at your own tempo. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Let's finish with a little bit of pop squats, just a little bit, so you can take your appropriate level on the pop squats, and then we'll get ready for strength training. So if you're deconditioned, our warm-up would be enough, right? But this might be the only time you have for intentional exercise. So we're into functional training. We're going to hit cardio, strength, mobility, flexibility, and one nice little Tootsie Roll, a fruit roll-up, right? So level one, I can arrange my little mat. So level 1, step, step, drop those hips and glutes back, step, 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 step. If you want to, you can let your glutes touch the stool or the chair. Level 2, soft like a cat, step, step. Soft like a cat, as my dad would say, step, step. Level 3, hips and glutes go back, so you stay out of your knees. Soft, come up, squeeze your glutes so that the hip joint opens. Wrap your mind around it. We'll add horse stance at the end so we can strengthen our bodies isometrically. Listen to your breath. Ready? Wrap your mind around it. All right, here we go. 1, right? You can take your step, step. 2, step, step. 3, or out, step, step. 4, 5, or level 3. 6, 7, 8, go at your own tempo. 9, hips go back. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, sit it down. Horse stance, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Dios mío, shake it out. That's 25, right? So let's get another 25 in, right? Lift the knees to the chest. Get it up. Almost done. Out to the side. Good, lift the legs to the rear of the glutes. Number 2, again, either step, 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 out, step, step, this would be 3, out, step, step, or 5, level 3, 6, 7, soft like a cat, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, drop it like it's hot, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, Deutsch, hold it, 10, 9, 8, 7, calm under pressure, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, woo, get some water, warm up is done, get some water, wipe your face, and we're going to set off our strength training. All right, ladies, wipe your face. Good morning. Good morning. Of course, I can do a push-up. Support the channel. Listen, lazy bums, this ain't that. I know it's a lot of whatless people that are aimless, looking for attention, don't have anything going on with their life. Support the channel or move on. We have things to do. It's really shameful and unfortunate you have so many men folks, maybe you feel powerless in your life, Take advantage and do some exercise. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. This is the season. The rest of you all create a great day on purpose. If you want to train with me fully, reach out to me at body-culinary.com. We train every day. We're moving every day this year. Natural bodies matter. We don't need surgeries, right? I'm not anti-makeup, but you can look good without makeup. Real food, daily movement in your garden.